Alright, what's going on, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, ATT. We're back with some more Pokemon content. As you can see, I am not on Showdown because I'm tired of it. Like, really, really tired of it. So I decided I decided to go back to, like, the Let's Play and stuff because it's been a long-ass time since I've done anything like this. I really like it. I don't have a layout yet. I might come up with one. I might not. I don't know. But I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Rising Ruby, as you can see. Um, I've never played ORAS, Omega Ruby, or Alpha Sapphire before because I don't have a 3DS, right? I just don't. Um, I never bought it. So I'm playing Pokemon Rising Ruby. Now this is a ROM hack of Pokemon Omega Ruby by Drayano. So it's basically the same game. There's no changes to it, except it's supposed to be harder. Um, that's it. Like, it's harder. I think you catch like more Pokemon and stuff like that. But other than that, it's just basically a Mega Ruby, which I haven't played. So I'm pretty excited. I'm really just waiting for Gen 8 to come out. I'm probably not gonna do too much Showdown content anymore. Which I know is kind of weird because that's usually not the kind of stuff. This is not like Let's Playing and stuff is not the kind of stuff I usually do on my channel. It's usually Showdown, competitive laddering, or well, competitive content, either laddering or like, you know, challenging like friends and stuff like that, or sometimes tournament coverage if I feel like it. But I really just don't feel like playing any of that stuff right now. Okay, so you guys can't see the bottom screen. But I'm just gonna go ahead and make my name ATT just like always. But yeah, no, I'm not doing competitive content anymore. If you do want to see competitive content, sometimes I'll be streaming it because like there are times where I feel like, hey, let me just get, you know, some ladder games and stuff. I do weekly streams for sure. So usually Fridays between 3 and 5, 3 to 6 p.m. Central Time. So that's 4 to 6, 4 to 7 Eastern. That time on Fridays, maybe sometimes later than that too, if like it's going well and people are like, you know, if I'm enjoying myself. But usually that's when I'm streaming 100, like always, every week without fail I will stream at that time. And usually that's me and we're reacting to like DGBA games, the draft league that he is the commissioner of, and so we usually get those players coming in and I talk to them and give them feedback and like just analysis. What the fuck am I saying? Analysis and stuff like that. It's just fun. Really, I like. Cause the biggest thing that I don't like about Smug On right now is just things are getting really stale. And it's just not fun to see the same stuff over and over again. Basically, I legitimately thought that Zygarde ban would change something, but it hasn't. And like I know in hindsight you can like it's easy to say. I know people will say it. Like I know Jada Jellison was saying that it's not gonna make a difference. Joey said that's not gonna make a difference. But I really thought that just I honestly I couldn't myself I couldn't see a direct impact that having Zygarde gone would change because its biggest counters Tangrowth and Lulu were not going anywhere because Ashgran is still a thing, right? So people are still gonna use it to counter Ashgran. But what time is it? It's 1:30 in the it's 1:30 in the morning. You know, peak recording time. Yeah, 1:27. There we go. So it did it on its own, which is cool. I don't know where else did that. But yeah, like I was saying, I just thought having such a big threat removed from the metagame would have some kind of impact. I just thought it would spark some kind of creativity in people or spark something. Really, that's basically all I wanted. All I hoped for, but it didn't happen. The only thing I can say that changed before and after Zygarde was like Rotom Wash usage going up, which kind of sucks because I just don't like using or playing Rotom Wash because it's just boring. It doesn't do anything. Like I don't know. You guys know me. I like fun offensive teams. I really don't like. I only bring balance stuff if I'm in like a tournament or whatever. Oh, I need to go this way. I'll only bring balance if I'm in a tournament because I understand balanced teams usually are the best because, you know, they're balanced, but they're definitely not as fun for me to use. So laddering for sure I'm tired of. I'm not gonna do that. I'm currently playing in Joey's sub league, the FPL. I do intend on finishing that, but after that that's gonna be it for me until Gen 8 is confirmed or denied. Or it's not gonna be denied, but you know, if we really know that we're not getting Gen 8 this winter or whatever, then maybe I'll get back into it. Cause if I don't know when I'm gonna come back, then I'm not gonna, you know, quit. Like, you know what I mean? If I know for a fact that Gen 8 comes out in November, and I'm gonna get back into Smugon in November, then I'll quit. Oh, like I'll take a break. It's not quitting. I'll take like a hiatus, and I'll come back in November. Hopefully, when there's a new gen, new mons, there's a new meta game. Hopefully, it's better than Sun Moon was. But if not, we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do if we don't get confirmation of Gen 8 or, you know, something on the Switch or something different. But yeah, as of now, my channel, YouTube channel. First of all, I don't like doing YouTube as much anymore as I used to at all. I really don't, because it's just not fun for me. It's fun. No, okay. Let me not say that. It is fun, but I get more out of Twitch streaming. Let me say that, because when I'm live on Twitch, first of all, who are we gonna pick as a starter? I think I want to go with Torchic, because I think Speed Boost is gonna be in this game because it's a Drayano hack. I normally like Mudkip better, but I think I'm gonna go Torchic just because Speed Boost Blaziken is like good. It's good. It's broken basically. But yeah, there we go. Torchic. Oh, it starts with Ember in this game. Of course it does. Cause like, why wouldn't it? Oh shit, that did a lot. Okay, I wonder what kind of nature this is. We'll find out after this. There we go, Speed Boost. Alright, so that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, broken strats in game, of course. But yeah, like I was saying, so it's gonna be a lot less showdown content. If you really want to see me play ladder, I will still do that on stream once in a while. Cause like, I know myself. I know every 3-4 weeks I'm gonna be like, hey, you know what? Let me just load up a ladder game and like, you know, play some ladder real quick. So that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen on stream. Like I said, Friday streams are gonna be DGBA only. Saturday and Sunday streams are going to be whatever I feel like. I can't guarantee Sunday streams because sometimes I have to work on Sundays. Depends on my manager. Like, he just texted me. I'll get back to him once I'm done recording this. But he just sent me a text. He's like, hey bro, can you work on Sunday? I think I can work this Sunday. I'll let him know. So Sunday streams I can't promise. Whenever I have the time, so maybe like Monday night streams I like to do. But Friday, Saturday is what I really try to stream. And make sure you come out to those, because I'll tell you, I do put more effort into my streams than I do into my YouTube channel at this point. Just because Twitch isn't a bitch, right? I can do whatever I want. Like, there was this one dude, I don't know whose name was, what his name was rather, who got banned from, I don't know if he got banned or he got like demonetized or something, but he was posting Pokemon Go content. Okay, I don't want a nickname on Torchic. I don't know why I hit yes. He got taken down for putting up Pokemon Go content because it's quote-unquote of sexual nature and it's not suitable for advertisers. Like, what the fuck, YouTube? Are you kidding me? Like, huh? And like, yeah, I know that I'm not making any money off of YouTube anyway, which I am making off of Twitch, which is another reason why I like Twitch more, because I got affiliate on it. So please go ahead and follow me there, even if you're, you know, if you don't, just whatever if you can support, you know, that would be, I'd appreciate it. I really would. But yeah, I don't make any money off of YouTube, and I'm not going to anytime soon. But just seeing that is just so discouraging, you know, because it's like you actually work hard and you do stuff that people are watching, and you know, it's people are enjoying your content, but then YouTube algorithm is like, no, that's sexual content. I'm not gonna allow that. Like, what the fuck is that? And honestly, it's just really discouraging. I don't want. If I were to put time and effort into something, I'd rather see it pay off, right? Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I think Twitch is what I'm gonna be focusing more on. I think YouTube videos have already started to dwindle. I'm gonna try to stay at least once a week, one upload per week. Because I don't want to quit YouTube, right? I don't want to quit anything, because I know there's some people. I know YouTube has a different audience than Twitch does. I understand that. So I don't want to quit YouTube altogether, but I definitely think. Oh, fletching. I wonder if I want Talonflame in this matchup, in this game. But I already have a good fire type. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, the Twitch. So the YouTube thing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to put out, that did 0. What? I'm gonna try to put out at least one video a week. I can't guarantee it, honestly, because it's just not. I'm just not as excited about it as I used to be. Like, if you remember my old videos, man, I used to get so hyped recording videos. Like, when I was on Showdown, I was like screaming, and I was like really into it. But I just don't feel that anymore. When it comes to YouTube, Twitch, on the other hand, I will. When I'm streaming like 3 hours straight, and I'm with my friends, and we're just having a good time, like, it gets fun. It really does. I just enjoy that a lot more than this. So I hope you guys understand. Like, I know this is kind of like, I'm kind of bumming myself out here. I just talking about it like this. And I can feel that, and I understand if you feel like that too. But I just hope you understand what I'm trying to get across. I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to. And I know a lot of YouTubers will come out and they'll do this one every so often, be like, hey, I need a break. I don't want to take a break. I really don't want to take a break, because I know myself. I know as soon as I take a break, it's gonna stop for sure. I'm just not gonna get back into it. As soon as I say, nah, let me take a break, I'll be back in like a month, I'm never coming back. I know myself. I don't want to put my channel into that position, because I've put time and effort into it. I haven't put too much money into the channel, which is at least something that's easier for me to like kind of swallow. Like, at least I didn't lose money off of this. I did lose a lot of time, I'll say that, but at least I didn't lose money. Oh, Nidoran King would be good in this. Maybe I'll catch one later once I have a Moonstone or something like that. I mean, okay, I could always PK Hex this game, because it's on emulator, so I can always PK Hex it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Oh no, I probably will. I know myself, I probably will. You guys know me, I probably will. I don't have the patience. But yeah, I know this video has just turned out to be a channel update kind of thing, which is fine. You know what, I might title that. I might just do that. But I just wanted to get it out there, because I haven't put this. If you're on my Discord server, which if you're not, you should join. There should be a link in the description, or tweet at me. I know that's in the description for sure. But find a way. You go to my Twitch channel, do !Discord. Like, join my Discord server, because that's where I'm the most active. I'm like literally always online. You ping me or you DM me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Like, I'm always on Discord. I really enjoy my server. It's like really nice community. Well, it's kind of cancerous. It's kind of cancerous sometimes, but that's just all of Discord. You can't do much about it. But it's fun. I have fun with my people in my server. So if you're not part of it, make sure you go ahead and join it to stay part of the, I don't know, group, or I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I mean, I've talked about this in Discord a lot, but this update thing I haven't put out on YouTube quite yet. So I guess this is that video, because I think it's time. Because I just want you to be informed, right? I don't want people missing out on my content if they're if they're waiting and saying, oh, he just stopped uploading all of a sudden, what happened? Like, I don't want that to be the perception. So I guess this is a channel update. And now, I guess now that I'm on that trajectory, might as well talk about the podcast that I do with IPF. So what I've decided is that for podcasts, YouTube is probably not the best way to grow it, just because podcasts are usually something that people would listen to on the side while they're doing something. Nobody's gonna sit in front of their laptop with a podcast open for like an hour or so. That's usually how long they are, about an hour, and just like watch a blank screen, right? Nobody's gonna do that. People want it on the side, but YouTube app is really stupid, and you can't turn your phone screen off while YouTube is running. So if you do that, you can't listen to podcasts while doing something else. And I know a lot of people listen to podcasts while working out, and I think that's what I do too. Not while working out, because I don't work out. I'm a lazy piece of shit. But but while I'm like commuting to classes or to work or something like that, that's when I consume most of my podcasts. And I wanted to get in on that as well. So I've moved my podcast to, well, I guess our podcast, me and IPF, we both do it. We moved our podcast, the Buzzer Beater Basketball Podcast, to iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher Radio. So if you're using any of those platforms, be sure to go ahead and follow the podcast. It's called the Buzzer Beater Basketball Podcast. If you're on iTunes, please leave a 5-star rating if you're enjoying it. It really does help us out. It helps the search algorithm, and it helps us top get higher in like charts and listing and stuff, so we get more viewers or more listeners, I guess. Now they're not viewers anymore. But yeah, as part of that, since I'm trying to grow that more, I really think I want to go into that really seriously, go into like sports media, well, basketball media in particular, because I just love basketball. Because of that, I've decided that, or rather, I've like realized that using like a username is not going to be the best way to grow. And so I decided to just go ahead and make my name public, which I haven't done on the channel, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it because it's on Spotify anyways. My name is Shikhar. It's an Indian name. It's really whack. People, you can't say it. You probably can't say it, so I don't care. If you want to call me ATT, call me Shikhar, call me what you want. I don't really care. But that's it. It's Shikhar. That's how I spell it. When I go to Starbucks, I tell them my name is Steve, because nobody can say that shit right. And I don't have the time to spell it out for people, really. But yeah, that's it. That's my name, Shikhar. So that's basically it, I think, for the podcast too. Make sure you go follow that. I can't really think of anything else in terms of like an update that I want to tell you guys about. So yeah, that's it. I talked about moving to Twitch more. I talked about reducing YouTube a little bit more. I talked about the podcast. That's basically what I do, YouTube, Twitch, podcast. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I talked about the Discord server. Okay, so yeah, that's I think that's it. So I think I can finally talk about the game that I'm playing now. But I do think I'm gonna have like channel update in the title. So if that's what you clicked on this video for, and that's all you were worried about was like what's going on, then yeah, I think that's it for the channel update thing. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm like really tired. It's like 2 o'clock. No, you know what? I'm not even tired because so I was streaming, and then I turned off the stream, and I got some food, and then I was lying down in my bed, and like I fell asleep. Like what? I just randomly fell asleep at like 6 o'clock, and ended up waking up at 10. Cause I had really fucking tiring, like hectic week, which I talked about on stream. So okay, I'll stop plugging my stream. I'll stop plugging my Twitch, but yeah, no, I just had a lot of work to do this week, and I've been exhausted. So I guess that's why I just fell asleep. But now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm playing Pokemon, talking to my laptop, which is it's kind of stupid, but yeah, I can't fall asleep anymore. Like I'm wide awake right now. I honestly thought about streaming this entire thing instead of recording and putting it up on YouTube, but I thought that, you know, it's been a long time since I've had a YouTube video. But that also okay, so that also does mean the podcast is no longer going up on YouTube. I'm no longer going to upload the Buzzbeater Basketball Podcast to YouTube. It's going to be Spotify, it's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher exclusive, and I mean, and yeah, I really am trying to grow that a lot more. I'm gonna put more time and more effort into it than I did before, because I really think that's something. I mean, basketball is just something I'm really passionate about, as much, if not more, than Pokemon. So, I mean, that's basically it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah, that's basically it. Okay. Also, I got a new mic. If you could tell, if you noticed or not. So what happened was last Friday when I was streaming, all of a sudden my headset just gave out. Cause you guys know I use a headset to record my videos, cause it's easier than having to hook up like a mic and a separate headset, and then like another port for like a controller if I'm playing a game like I am right now. I need to have like a USB slot open for my mouse, because I need to use that too. So like I just didn't want to have something else for me to worry about and take care of. So I just like using my headset. And I was streaming, and my headset broke in the middle of the stream. What do you want? Okay. But yeah, my headset broke in the middle of the stream, which is like, which is really stupid. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden the chat just like freaked out. They're like, "Hey, why'd you mute yourself?" I'm like, "What? No, I didn't." But yeah, it muted itself. Like the headset just broke. The cable got like really fucked up in the middle. And so I went and bought a new one. I have a new headset now. I'm using the Corsair HS 60, I believe. Either HS 60 or 70. I don't remember which one this one is. But it's the Corsair HS something series, and I like it. I like the headset a lot more. The audio quality on this is a lot better than the old headset I was using. I'm still just not sure about how good the mic is. I haven't had any complaints yet. I've been streaming with this. I streamed with this today for about like 3 hours and nobody said anything. So that's good news. But let me know in the comments what you think, if it's first of all, if it's noticeable or not, and if it is it okay, is it bad, is it better, is it worse? And so this one is one of those mics where it's like a lot more adjustable in terms of like distance from my mouth and stuff like that. Oh, it dipped. Okay, I mean, goodbye mate. Yeah, but it's a lot more adjustable, so I can move it closer and further away from my mouth. The other headset I couldn't do that. Like, it was those hard plastic kind of mics, you know, where you can't really adjust it too much. It's just on and off, up or down. But this one I can move a lot more, which also means that you might start hearing breathing a lot more until I figure out like the optimal mic placement. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I'm hoping this is fine because it's not too close to my mouth. I'm hoping you can't really hear the breathing, because I get breathing. Hearing people breathe in videos is like the worst. Honestly, it's the absolute worst. I can't deal with it. Like, if it's really loud, if it's really soft, even if it's really staticky, that's better to me. I'd rather listen to that than listen to people breathing in and out. Like, yeah, that's it. Maybe that's just personal preference. I don't know. Also, I really want a Bunnelby. Hold on. I want to catch a Bunnelby. I wonder if I can find it here, because Diggersby though. Because Diggersby though. Like Diggersby though. But yes, I want to use this Bunnelby. But it has to be huge power, obviously. I don't want to use like what does it get? Quick Feet, I think, is the other ability that it gets. Probably gets like Keen Eye or some shit like that. But yeah. Wonder how much. Okay. Yeah, no, I like this. This game is, I don't know. I'm so tired of Hoenn. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so tired of Gen 3. I've played them so many times, but I just wanted to play Omega Ruby because I haven't yet. And so, you know, like, why not, really? Okay, will this get O-code? I doubt it. 0. That didn't, I don't know, dude. This Torchic is not putting out damage. Level 10, and that thing was like level 7. Okay, I guess it's respectable. But kind of disappointed, not gonna lie. Oh, I can't wait till it evolves into like Blaziken, Mega Blaziken. That's gonna be fun. Don't they just hand out Latios to you in this game? Like, isn't that what happens? I'm gonna check. Pokemon summary. It's Naive. Okay, Naive is a good nature. I'll take it. Naive is nice. Let me see if I can find a Bunnelby here. Oh, Solosis. Ooh, let me get a Hard Body Reuniclus. That could be fun to use. In game though, I don't want to catch it. Do I even have Pokeballs? I did have 10. Okay. I don't know if I want to use like Reuniclus. I feel like it's too slow to use like an in-game on. Actually, maybe it can help versus shoot, that almost killed me. Maybe it can help versus like a second gym, because that's gonna be like a problem. I don't want to use Gardevoir. Gardevoir is so basic in Gen 3, or like in you know, Gen 3 remakes. Like, everybody and their mom uses Gardevoir. Okay, we'll see. A good Psychic type is always good to have. Maybe I can catch like an Abra. Maybe I'll use Alakazam. I think I'll do that. I think I'll find an Abra, and catch it, hopefully. Abra's a bitch to catch. I'm sure you can find Wild Abra, right? Not here, obviously. Oh, Beedrill would be fun. Mega Beedrill, at least. Now, you know what I really want to use? I want to use Metagross. That's it. Like, that's the one mon. Metagross is like, Mega Metagross is pretty much my favorite competitive Pokemon of all time. Like, overall, my favorite is Infernape, because that was my first starter, I would say. I don't know though, is it? Because I've been playing so much competitive recently. Obviously, like the last 4, 5, 6 years of my life, that's kind of taken over. And so I don't like Infernape as much as I once used to, because like, yeah, I still have that emotional attachment to it, but I haven't been using it. Even when I play Yu, I don't use Infernape often because I just don't particularly like its role right now. So maybe Metagross and Tyranitar maybe actually my favorite Pokemon right now. Like just in general, my top 10 favorite Pokemon would be, let's say, Metagross, Tyranitar, Infernape, Garchomp, Mewtwo, Weavile, Bisharp, like that kind of stuff. Those are the kind of mons. Let's see, what else would I put in there? I probably put like Greninja, Aegislash I really like. What else? Scizor, did I say Scizor? Excadrill. Yeah, there you go. I think that's 10, give or take. What else am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something that like Lele. I really like Tapu Lele. I really like Tapu Coco. Coco's my favorite. Cart is one of my favorite mons ever. I like it already. Buzzwole, obviously the mascot. There you go. So that's top 15 or something, something like that. This is why I never got into top 10 videos. Pokemon. Like I know people do that, but like I know there's a huge. For some reason, those guys there's a huge market for top 10 videos, which I never got because I'm like, why do I care so much about somebody else's opinion on like something like Pokemon? Like why would I watch that? Like, yeah, your top 10 favorite or your top 10 favorite, why do I care? Why would I spend my time learning that about you? Excuse me. Yeah, so I never got that, but that being said, they do really heavily edit their videos, which I'll give them props for. All those guys, all those people that put out top 10 lists and stuff like that, very heavily edited videos, which are their target demographic is a lot different than my target demographic. That's for sure. They're probably aimed at younger children that like, you know, big colors, bright colors, and like things that look nice, and like poop and fart jokes. So I'm not taking shots at anybody. I respect the grind. You do what you gotta do to get to be successful, pretty much. Like, I'm not gonna hate on anybody for doing what they like, but that's just my opinion on it. I can see that. Like, I used to like that stuff when I was younger, to be honest. But not anymore. I just don't find that interesting anymore. Honestly, I don't know what I find interesting anymore. I'm starting to lose it in terms of like who I am as a person. Because just like with life and stuff, like, you know, I've been doing competitive Pokemon for as long as I can remember now, like 5-6 years. I've only gotten good the last 2 years since Sun Moon came out. I'll say that for sure. Like during ORAS, I thought I was good, but I really wasn't. I was like pretty mediocre. Since Sun and Moon came out, and I've been playing a lot more seriously, and I've been doing tournaments and stuff like that. Like, I've gotten way better. I guess last 6 months I've kind of fallen off. I'm kind of like washed, I would say. Just because it's been boring and I've been starting to lose that passion. But before that, like maybe this time last year, maybe I was at my peak. I feel like around that time, maybe like 8 months ago. But I've been starting to lose that passion, clearly, because Smogon has just gotten really, like, it's just boring, you know. I know when the new games come out, I'm gonna get back into it. Like when Let's Go came out, I got back into a competitive like Let's Go playing. I was playing Let's Go OU. The thing with Let's Go OU is Mega Alakazam is still broken, and they haven't banned it. I don't think there's been any talks about banning it either, because it's not supposed to be a competitive game anyways. Like whatever, I don't care, which is like understandable. But that's why I stopped playing that as well, because, you know, it's kind of broken. Like unless you're running Alolan Muck and Metal, you're basically you're just asking to lose to Zam. I guess Mega Gyarados too, but Mega Gyarados you can chip it down and then get hit with Dazzling Gleam and like you get bopped. So, you know, like Mega Zam is a problem in that meta, which is why I stopped playing that as well. I'm hoping when Gen 8 comes out, it's just more fun for me. But yeah, for the time being, competitive mons has been such a big part of my life for like a really long time now. That's starting to change. My personal life, there's been a couple of really big changes. One, given the fact that I've just moved all the way across the world from my family, I miss them. Obviously, I miss my parents. I miss my sister. I miss my friends back home. Um, yeah, there's that. Oh, feather dance, interesting. And then so I'm a physics major right now, and I think I wanted to go into physics, go into research for as long as I can remember, pretty much. I always just thought science was cool, and I really still enjoy that, but now that I'm at college, like at university, and I'm actually spending a lot more time in physics labs doing the stuff that I thought I would be doing, I realized I don't like it as much as I thought I did. And instead, I like this whole basketball media coverage, like the podcast that I'm doing. I like that a lot more. And that's something I can see myself doing a lot more. And so, like, I don't know why I'm saying this all of a sudden. I don't know what's making it come out, but I guess whatever. Might as well let it out at this point, right? Like, who really cares? But I think that's something I might want to pursue instead of going through with like physics major like I had originally planned on doing. And I don't know, it's just a big change because my whole life goal and my whole life plan was built around one thing. Oh, I meant to click Ember. I misclicked. But yeah, my whole life goal, my whole life plan was built around based around physics and like science, and I wanted to go into like research, and I really wanted to teach too. I really like teaching people. And like being a professor of physics at a good university, like that's something I've always thought I'd enjoy doing. But now that I'm doing it, I'm not, I don't know anymore. And so like that's just a really big change, because I literally need to reevaluate my life at this point. And that's not something I was prepared for. Like 2 weeks ago, I was totally cool, and in the last like 15 days, so much has changed in my life already. Like it's crazy. I got my first job, which I don't think I've told you guys. I think I've talked about it on stream maybe, but I don't think I've said it here. At least I got my first job. I literally got paid today. I got my first paycheck today. It's not a lot because it's close to minimum wage job, and I haven't worked as many hours as I could and should have, to be honest. But I was just kind of getting a feel for it to begin with, and I enjoy it. It's fun. So like I got my first job. My managers are cool. I'll have a good time there. But there's that. That's also a big change because now it's a good change for sure. Getting a job, getting paid is definitely a big change. It's a good change though. But it's still something I need to adapt to. I need to like fit my schedule around that, because I've never had to worry about that kind of stuff before in my life, and now all of a sudden I do have to worry. I have to start worrying about taxes soon. I have no fucking idea how that works. And I have to kind of do it alone because my parents aren't here to help me. I have to figure it out myself. It's gonna be tough. But there's that. And again, I got Twitch affiliated, which is another big change in my life. Like things are looking up. Things are going well for me, but at the same time it's really scary because all of a sudden I'm like an adult. I'm like on my own. I signed a lease for my own apartment that I'm moving into in August, so that's gonna be another big change. And like it's just a lot. It really is just a lot to kind of like go through all at once. But I mean, I'm doing it. I'll be okay. It's fine. It's just kind of hard right now to stay on top of things, and like classes are a lot harder this semester than they were last semester at college, which is good. A challenge is good. It kind of forces me to think and be more mature than I was last semester. So I'm enjoying it. Like I really am having a good time at college. I like it, but it's hard. It's definitely not easy. It's a lot harder than it was last semester, and it's like it kind of caught me off guard to begin with. Now that I kind of know what to expect a little bit more, I'm doing better, which is good. But yeah, no, just a lot of big changes really quickly that I did not anticipate. And yeah, I mean that's basically it. So yeah, there's that. All right, so there you go, life update. ATT life update. There you go. Um, that's pretty much everything in my life, I think, at this point. Just classes, work, labs, Twitch, YouTube, podcast. What else? What else? What else? No, that's basically it. I think I've covered all of it. Uh, Finally, it feels good to kind of have that like off my chest a little bit. It really does. And I don't think I came out and I talked about the affiliate thing on YouTube yet in public, and I really want to thank all of you, every single one of you that follow me on Twitch, that sub to me here. How to get your podcast on Google Play? No, I already have it on Google Play. Thank you for that, iTunes. Wait, iTunes? Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, no, I was thinking. I really am grateful for everybody that helped me kind of get to this point. Like, it's a really, to me, it's a really big deal because like my family, we're not the most like, I guess affluent, is that the right word? Like, we're normal middle class family. Money hasn't been a problem. It's never been like tight, like, oh no, how are we gonna pay the bills this month? But at the same time, it's never been something that we can just throw around, like my family. So money is something I've always valued very heavily, and now that I'm able to like make my own and really kind of understand how, like, it's just big for me. It's a big change, and it wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you guys. Even though it's a little bit, like Twitch, I'm not gonna make a lot. It's probably gonna be like $30-40 a month, at least to begin with. Until, you know, I'm gonna try to keep growing it as much as I can. The more I grow, the better, obviously. But for now, at least, it's not gonna be a lot. But it's still a step in like the right direction. And I really am grateful for everyone that decided to, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel and then follow me on Twitch, spend time watching me on Twitch, watching me just play games and talk to my friends, and just have a good time with me. Like, it really does mean a lot that people would take time out of their day just to watch me talk to you and like play a fictional like a child's game. Like, I still can't really believe it until I get like the first payout, which should be like in a couple of days. Like, I'm guessing they pay out at the end of the month too. Until that happens, I'm still gonna be like damn, I can't believe it. I guess once it happens, it'll hit me. But it really is like, I can't believe it. I'm just really grateful. Like, yeah, I know I'm small. It's a really tiny channel, really tiny amount of money that I'm gonna make off of it. But it's still, for the first time in my life, I can say that's mine. Like, that's my money. That's my effort that I put into it, and this is my reward. Like, this is 100% mine. Nobody can say that, you know, you're only here because of this person, whatever. Like, I put my effort into it. I put my time into it, and this is my reward. And it's just really gratifying. It really is. But yeah, no, enough about that. I do wanna specifically thank IPF, my buddy IPF. I wanna thank Jaded and Taco and Sappy. Those guys, they were there from the beginning. They were like my first viewers. And obviously now we're like friends, really. Except Taco. Taco Lugia is a bitch ass. But no, other than Taco. I mean, other than that, like, even Taco, I really appreciate everybody that supported me from the beginning. I haven't had the chance to say this publicly, and if you know me in my personal life, like, IPF knows me. IPF and I have been friends since we were like 10 years old, and he knows when I'm saying that I'm grateful for something, I really mean it, because I usually don't say anything like this at all. Like, I don't get very emotional that often. Like, I really don't. That's just not who I am. But when I do, like right now, I really mean it. I really am extremely grateful to every single one of you. I think I have like 95 subs on YouTube and 85 followers on Twitch. And every single one of you, there's like a lot of overlap, so I'm gonna go ahead and say all 95 of you that are watching or that are subbed, I really do appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. I just wanted you guys to know that, I guess. But But that's enough. That's enough talking about me and my life and my channel and stuff like that. But let's get back to Pokemon, because I think that's why you should be here, most of you. I don't know. You know what? I really do want to start vlogging. I think vlogging would be really fun. Just like showing people what I'm doing with my life and just like walking around with friends and stuff. It definitely would have been a lot more fun 5 years, not 5 years, like 3 years ago when I had this group of friends in, you know, the apartment building that I lived in. Okay, does this shit not evolve at level 14? Am I missing something? What? Does Torchic not evolve at level 14? I could have sworn Torchic evolves at 14. I'm gonna Google this right now. I'm Google this right in front of you guys. But yeah, no, vlogging, like, cause I think vlogging is really interesting. You get to like hang out virtually with other people, and like I just think it's fun. Okay, so Torchic, Torch, not Torchies. Torchic evolution. It has to. It is 14, isn't it? If I was at 16, I'm so washed. I thought I could have sworn this should evolve at 14. I know Chimchar evolves at 14. Maybe that's why I got like confused. But yeah, no, maybe that's why I got confused. But okay, so I guess it's 16. All right, well, almost there. I think that's gonna be it for this episode of, I don't know, Let's Play Pokemon Rising Ruby. The title's not gonna be called that. The title's gonna be life update, channel update, something something stupid like that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. How long have I been recording this? This has been 40 minutes. Jesus Christ, it's been 40 minutes of me just rambling about my life. That's crazy. I didn't even know how I was capable of doing that, because I usually don't. Like you guys know, I usually don't talk too much about personal life on my YouTube channel. But I think I want to grow. I think you know what? Let me know in the comments if you want to see face cams on my videos now, because I have been thinking about doing it. I was gonna put a face cam on my stream today, then I realized I haven't cut my hair in like 80 million years, and it's like really ugly. So that's why I didn't end up putting face cam. But I did legitimately consider it today. The problem is, the laptop face cam is pretty ugly. So if I were to start using face cams, I'd have to buy a webcam, an actual webcam. So let me know if that's something you care about, or that's something that you're interested in. Maybe I'll do face cam for like stream only, or some type of videos only. I don't know. I'll have to see. I really have like no idea, because I've never even considered face cam before. Because like I remember when I first decided to start a YouTube channel, my mom had like 2 rules for me. She's like, you can't put your name and your face in your YouTube channel. That's it. That's all she said. She said, do whatever you want, but no name and no face, because, you know, like security, privacy reasons. Obviously, I have my name out there now. Like I said in literally this video, my name is Shicker. And yeah, I mean, I don't expect anybody to remember that or pronounce that right, but I don't care. I really don't care. But yeah, no, my name is out there. Might as well throw my face out there too. Like, who really cares? Like, I don't think anybody watching this has the time to sit and like hunt me down and like find me. I guess people could do that, but you know, if you're gay if you do that. So there you go. Now you won't do it. I'm so stupid. But yeah, let me know if that's something you're interested in. Maybe I'll like look into that a little bit more seriously. But I think it's gonna be it. So I'm just waiting until I evolve Torchic basically, and then I will end the video here after this. But I really can't. Flame Charge. Ooh, I really can't believe I rambled on for like 40 minutes talking about like bullshit. Like, what? That's wild. I usually don't do that at all. But like, yeah, no, that's crazy. But I really am, like, things are changing in my life for sure, and I really am very grateful for the people that caused it, and you guys are those people. So I guess I just wanted to let y'all know. Okay, there's no way I'm getting. Okay, it's almost a 16. Okay, maybe it shouldn't take that. Shouldn't take that much. Honestly, it shouldn't take that much longer. But like, I'm so impatient. Like, honestly, I'm so impatient in life in general. Like I have the shortest attention span that I know out of anybody. Like literally there's nobody that I know that's lazier than I am, and that has a shorter attention span than I am, than I have. Like it's actually really weird. But I mean, it's part of who I am. I don't really care too much about it. Like the laziness, yeah, the lazy part kind of bites me in the ass sometimes. But the attention span, like it's just part of who I am. I've really gotten used to it. I just like things to happen like fast. Like why would I I've got I blame Showdown for it, because if it weren't for Showdown's skip turn button, I'd probably be okay. But I feel like that just made it worse, especially when it comes to like a game, especially Pokemon games. Oh, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't do it, 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 don't do it. No, I have to do it all over again. Oh, this is so sad. Okay. Alright, well, we'll start over. I mean, not start over, but like, I guess you gotta hike right back up that stupid forest. I just want to get a Combuskin. I'm being bullied by this game. But yeah, no, and then I met a lot of really cool people recently. That's because Fizzle the Hizzle, he showed them to me. Like, he introduced them to me, kind of. Like, you know, they're his friend circle, but like Haas, Chessben, a lot of those guys, like, they're just fun to hang out with, like, talk to. So it's like, shout outs to them. I don't know why I'm getting all like sappy and emotional today, but well, not emotional. I'm not emotional, but I'm just getting real. I got really real all of a sudden, like, you know. I don't know why, but I guess why not, right? Like, that did 0. Oh my god, this is actually gonna take so long. Why is Bite doing more? Oh, excuse me. Why is Bite doing more than my Flame Charge? Okay. That also did 0. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Growlithe, don't do this to me. It's so funny. Growlithe's like, it's clearly a dog, right? But then it has, like, everybody says that it's a dog and that Arcanine is a dog. But it has so much hair, and like its tail is so bushy, and it has like this like thing on its neck or whatever, and then it's clearly striped like a tiger. So is it really a dog? Is it more like a cat or like something like that? I don't know. Okay, Lillipup should not take this very well, hopefully. How much the Flame Charge doing? Okay, not enough, actually. Well, it's a roll. 2 KO is a roll. See, that's the thing. I can't even enjoy a simple Pokemon game for children. Oh, but I gotta get predicted. Get a stupid game like this for kids without thinking about the competitive aspect of it. Like, instantly I said, no, it's a roll. I can get the 2 KO. I would have never thought that as a child, you know? Like, when you, I don't know, playing competitively really changes the way you look at this game. Like, I went, as soon as I got the Torchic, I went and I looked at the nature. Like, I've never done that before. But, I mean, I guess you spend so much time thinking about, like, the numbers behind it. Like, the other day, I met, like, this group of people at college here. They're all Pokemon fans. Like, I met, like a little group kind of thing. And I assumed that if you're, you know, you're 18, 19, 20 years old, and you're playing Pokemon, you're going to be playing it competitively. So I just went into that, meeting just assuming, well, not meeting, but it's like the group, I guess it was a meeting, technically. I just went into that meeting thinking that we're all going to be, like, competitive players, and then it turns out they weren't. Like, it was me and one other dude. He played VGC, and it was me talking about Smogon, and the two of us were talking about, like, real competitive strats and stuff like that, and everybody else was just, like, staring at us, and they're like, well, these guys are, like, super geniuses. I'm like, what? It was literally on Wednesday, and that's when I realized, I'm like, shit, I know way too much about this children's video game about, like, little monsters beating each other up. I know so much about, like, the stats and numbers and stuff behind it. Like, I was telling them, like, no, I just, like, know numbers and stuff off the top of my head. Like, I can, like, I know some of the roles. I still know some of the roles off the top of my head. I know, like, you know, what every little mechanic. I know like every single mechanic in this game down to like a T. It's unbelievable how much knowledge I have, and that we all have, not just me. Like I'm not saying this to try to brag, but I look at how much I know. No, it's just something like there's so many things that I've picked up and that we've all picked up playing competitively that I never realized what how much of a difference there is between playing a game competitively and playing it casually. Because to me playing competitively is just like the norm now. Like playing, you know, tournaments and stuff. Well, tournaments I'm still new to, but laddering and like on, you know, in battles that matter and stuff like that's just second nature to me now. I forgot how much of a difference there was before. Like now I'm looking at base powers, I'm looking at stats, I'm looking at all that kind of stuff. I'm looking at stab and stuff. I never really considered stab when I was a child, obviously. I remember I had Rampardos with like hyper beam and thunder and like fire blast because they were the they were the highest base power moves that it could get. I was like, wow, it's a strong attack. It should do a lot. Like that should be the best. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Wait, how long did they say? Did they say 2 hours 14? Oh, it said 50 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I've been streaming this. We've been talking for 51 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna end this update video here. An hour-long update video, dude. Holy shit! I can't believe I did that. I really can't believe, because it's not like me to start rambling. Well, I do ramble, but it's not like me to open up. I already said that so many times. I'm so stupid. All right, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. If you're new and this is the first video that you're watching, you made a mistake. I'll tell you that much for sure. But go ahead and subscribe anyways. My other videos are more fun. I promise. I promise they're not also like bum out kind of type of videos. But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody else, and make sure you follow me on Twitch if you haven't yet. Although I don't think there's too many people that haven't. There's like 10 of you based on the math, based on like the numbers. I can't believe I said based on the math. It's literally 95 minus 85 is 10. Like okay, whatever. But yeah, no, make sure to follow me on Twitch. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Assess the Threat. Make sure if you're interested in the podcast, make sure you follow the podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and Stitcher Radio. Leave a review, leave a rating, whatever you can. I really appreciate it. It really does help us grow. But that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up with all this shit. And I will see y'all next time. Probably next week. I don't know when I'm gonna put up another video again, but next time. Goodbye.